The president promised millions of Christians across the country on the campaign trail that he would create a White House faith office when he returned to the White House, and he has delivered on that promise. The White House Faith Office has put together an extraordinary week-long celebration currently underway for Holy Week ahead of Easter Sunday. The president signed a Holy Week proclamation, filmed a special presidential video message, and will be hosting a pre-Easter dinner tomorrow night and a White House staff Easter worship service on Thursday. Peter.
Thank you, Caroline. To follow up on something that you just said, why do Ivy League schools get so much federal funding?
It's a very good question, and it's a question the president has obviously raised in his discussions and negotiations with not just Harvard, but also Columbia and many other Ivy League institutions. We have the Anti-Semitism Task Force, which the president promised and delivered on. The Anti-Semitism Task Forces across the government, representatives from various federal agencies who meet on a weekly basis to discuss the question that you just raised. And I think a lot of Americans are wondering why their tax dollars are going to these universities when they are not only indoctrinating our nation's students, but also allowing such egregious illegal behavior to occur.
To follow up on immigration, deporting American citizens to Central American prisons, is it legal, or do you need to change the law to do it?
Well, it's another question that the president has raised. It's a legal question that the president is looking into. And he talked about this yesterday with his meeting with President Bukele in the Oval Office. He would only consider this, if legal, for Americans who are the most violent, egregious, repeat offenders of crime who nobody in this room wants living in their communities.
And then there's this CHNB thing. President Biden let more than 530,000 people from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, Venezuela into the U.S. with this CHNB program. He did it with the stroke of a pen. And now a judge will not let President Trump undo it with the stroke of a pen. So are you guys going to give all 530,000 plus people individual deportation hearings, or are you just going to try to deport them?
I spoke to White House counsel's office about this morning because obviously another rogue district court judge is trying to block the administration's mass deportation efforts with this latest injunction. We will fight this in the court of law, and we will ensure that every individual who illegally entered our country and was really taken advantage of by the previous administration because they abused the parole system in this country to fast-track legal status, as they said, for these illegal immigrants. And they completely abused our legal system. Many of these paroled individuals were then given temporary protected status, which the intention of that TPS was only supposed to be used in times of war or storm or destruction in the home countries of these migrants. It was completely abused. These migrants came here for economic reasons, and they illegally entered our country, and the president is not going to tolerate that. And so we will continue to focus on deporting as many individuals as we can.
Can somebody explain this logic to the person who's supposed to be the speaker for the president? How are you creating a faith-based White House when you are causing individuals to go hungry, when you are taking food out of children's mouths, when you are not loving your neighbor as yourself, when you're not showing love whatsoever at all, when you say or position yourself as if though you are God. So what is wrong with this picture? You ain't nowhere near Christ-like, because none of your behaviors that you have is reflective of anything that is Christ-like. There is no love. There is no compassion. There is no empathy. None of the above. There is no forgiveness. There is no healing. There definitely is no peace. You have disrupted this whole country and made it a joke, even past April the 1st. And your speaker for your representation of you is standing up there with that stupid conversation talking about Easter and how you're representing Christianity. Ain't nothing in no fiber of your bones, that little wave that you swoop that you got on top of your head, or the orange reflection in your skin is demonstration of Christianity. Ain't nothing about you Christ-like. Nothing. You have snatched kids from parents. You have sent people over to other countries to be taken out of here. And you sit your raggedy ASS and you act like you doing things that is Christ-like. Y'all gonna go to hell with gasoline draws on, I promise you. On a roller coaster ride quickly. And in hell, you shall lift up your eyes. For real. Y'all better stop playing with God, because he ain't no joke. Keep playing. He gonna show you, man. He can tell you. And I won't be surprised if one of y'all in y'all live broadcast just drop. And if you just drop, guess what? That's reaping and sowing. Keep playing. Keep playing. And for those who know better and y'all go along with this foolishness, shame on you. Slap your own hand. Shame on you.